Hello everyone, it's Lisa in Guangzhou. Today we're talking about how to continue your traditions abroad, as well as how to build some of your new traditions and rituals when you're living in a cross-cultural environment. If you're interested, keep watching and I'll share with you some of my favorite tips and tricks. In 1999, when we first arrived in Guangzhou, China, my dad went to Yidalu to get a Christmas tree. We celebrated Christmas with that tree every single year for the next 20 years. I remember as a kid, the tree looked so tall, but somehow it just seemed to shrink year by year. Well, I was growing up. I realized I still have the Christmas present that I got, this teddy bear, from our very first Christmas in China. Even though we were in a country that doesn't really celebrate Christmas or only celebrates it in the commercial aspect, it was still really important to my parents to keep the tradition and keep rituals alive. Every Christmas, come September, we would set up the Christmas tree, playing Christmas carols and putting up the decorations all together, being silly while we were at it, and sweeping up the pine from the floor, putting up the lights on the tree, and putting a big wreath on the door. When you're living in a foreign country or raising family across multiple cultures, it is so important that you have some rituals and traditions to carry on. Why? It reminds us of time. It reminds us of who we are, where we're from, and how we got here. There are many different ways that you can bring your holidays with you to wherever you are in the world. Number 1, choose and build your traditions. Aside from the traditions that we have gained from family and ancestors over the years, we can always build new ones of our own. As family grows and we mix and merge cultures, there's always space for readjustments and something new. Our rituals become fluid, adaptable, and expansive. Here are some examples of traditions that my family has built across the years. At Thanksgiving and Christmas time, we would always have chicken filled with apples. No turkey or hams for us. You didn't see that? It is a recipe that my mom makes every single year, and we have learned how to do it ourselves. Watching The Holiday, my mom's holiday favorite, or It's a Wonderful Life, which is my dad's favorite at Christmas time. My grandma used to take my dad for toffee nut lattes at Starbucks, and now we do that every time Christmas rolls around. We go out to the town, get hot toffee nut lattes, and just go around viewing the city lights. It's a really pretty, heartwarming tradition. Putting together a new puzzle with the fam at Chinese New Year. And making my dad's favorite chocolate chip cookies every year on his birthday. Even though he's not here to enjoy them anymore, we still enjoy them on his behalf in remembrance of him.
That was a funny story. Thank you so much.
Continue,
Wow,
Liam.
somebody had good lessons.
Well, who else is good at
wrapping gifts.
I learned it all from you, Mom. I did.
Exactly what Mom meant to do.
I naturally learned it just from living in your household.
I remember during all the Christmases and birthdays, am I the only one who didn't get the memo about wearing Christmas sweaters?
Today, George made our mashed potatoes. And also our mulled wine. Those are the sugar syrup. The spiced sugar syrup.
Here. Oh, okay. And more.
Wow.
Did we take back forks from yesterday?
Oh, we didn't, sorry.
Alright. Alex. Let's get some serving spoon.
Artist I met in Gansu. She's the one,
Hope to
it's
be
her
neighbors
artist team that made these cards.
very
You notice
big
your
cake.
cards is all very special?
No.
Natasha, did you look at your card?
I did. I thought it was store-bought.
Number 2, stretch it out. Holidays are not just a one-day event. It's the preparation before and after, the excitement, the anticipation, marinating in that festive spirit, seeing it wherever you go and remembering, oh yeah, it's that time of year again. Just like when you see an ornament and it takes you back to a certain time, or when you walk into the supermarket and you hear, Gong xi ni ya gong. You get what I mean. How can we compress all the holiday essence into only one day? Chinese New Year is a great example of that. You have a week before the holiday preparing for Chinese New Year, whether that's spring cleaning, putting up the doilian, doing all the shopping.
然后我就这样子把它装。
And then you have a week after the Chinese New Year day to celebrate it. Setting off firecrackers, enjoying the fireworks, visiting family and friends, and having big festive dinners. For example, this year I prepared Christmas starter packs to give to my family at the beginning of December, filled with things that they will be using throughout the month. We were actually in lockdown, so I had prepared Christmas-themed masks, hand sanitizer, and some nice smelling candles. Here are some ways that you can get into holiday mode earlier on and really stretch it out for the whole month and savor it. Plan out your month in advance. Which of these traditions can be done earlier on some of the weekends leading up to the holiday? What kind of decorations or wrapping paper are you going to buy?
I got my super cool cards. It's a WeChat Santa. Santa's elves getting ready for Chinese New Year, taking down the Christmas decorations, putting in Chinese New Year ones. It's Santa on Taobao. Naughty and nice Chengdu, naughty and nice Shanghai, naughty and nice Guangzhou, naughty and nice Xiamen. Hilarious. And the last one, Shenfeng Santa. That's the real deal. Shenfeng Santa is the one who's really bringing the gifts.
Make a holiday playlist to play at home or when you're out on the go commuting to and from work. Hearing those festive songs will really get you into the spirit. Decide what kinds of meals and foods you're going to be having during this time and stock up on them in advance. I was keeping a whole box of gingerbread thins in my house for the month of December. Or you might have an advent calendar filled with different chocolates to eat throughout the month. For Chinese New Year, for example, we would fill these little dishes with different kinds of treats and snacks. And of course, we would be eating egg rolls every Chinese New Year, and sometimes even the wangzaibing. Switch everything up into holiday mode. A month before Christmas, I will be pulling out my Christmas sweaters, I will change my phone case and my phone wallpaper, I will get my nails done, and I do all of that for Chinese New Year too. It has to be the earrings, the nails, the red sweaters. And number 3, this might be the most important tip of all. Share the spirit.
You better open it somewhere.
Sharing the holiday spirit and your culture with others is another lovely way to intensify the festive experience. Connect with others in your city who also celebrate. But even if you are living somewhere where you don't know others who also celebrate your holiday, I'm sure that your friends and those who care about you will gladly take part in experiencing your culture, even if they don't know anything about it. Some simple ways you could share the spirit: add some decorations to your office desk or your door, your windows, providing a great opportunity to bring up the conversation with your coworkers or neighbors. Yeah, it's almost Chinese New Year and we're getting ready. This is what we do every year and we're so excited. And share some cultural snacks or traditions with those around you. Invite others to a dinner party. Even let them participate in putting the meal together or turn it into a potluck. Food is always a great point of connection. As for Christmas in China, there have been some years in Guangzhou where the city was not really allowed to go all out with the Christmas decoration and the Christmas spirit. Last year was one of them. However, this year I'm really happy to see much more festivity. Even though it's more in the commercial sense and more about the bye, but seeing the decorations around and hearing the carols being played really makes me feel like I'm a little bit more in the Christmas mode. I really hope that this gives you some ideas how to keep your holiday spirit alive no matter where you are, and don't give up. It's all about putting in the effort, and we will surely be able to see the effect that it has on our experience of the holiday and sharing with those around us. What are some ways that you have brought your holiday to the place that you're living? What are some traditions that you and your family have built over the years? Or what are some rituals that you have brought into your mixed cultural family? I would love to hear about it, so please do share in the comment section. Stay safe and happy holidays. If you'd like to see more content about living in China, Guangzhou life, or what it's been like to grow up here, make sure that you subscribe and follow along for more of my journeys. And I'll see you next time. Bye!